Loisa did not like what the children were doing. One day she called her two friends. In fact, she caught them when they were going to decorate the tree again. She talked to them about respecting the tree, about letting the tree breathe, but only Loisa understood. For me, song, dance, and words can make a big impact in changing the environment and making Kenya very beautiful. My name is Helen Namai, a storyteller from Kenya. Our company is called Zamaleo Sigana Storytellers. And Zamaleo is a coinage of two Swahili words. Zamani, meaning a long, long, long time ago, and Leo, today. So basically, we venture in the art of borrowing from the past and making it relevant in our lives through stories. Making stories come alive. How do you uplift words into performance? How do we share the experience? We don't just come and create a story. We share the experience, because when one participates in the storytelling session, especially for Sigana, you carry the experience home and you're able to share a lot, apart from being at the venue and also outside your vicinity.
The CEO of Momo Pencil made a call to me, telling me about a project that they are running with another partner, which I didn't know by then, about the tree planting in Machakos County.
Vile nilipata hii mambo ya Momo, nilikuwa nadhani ni kupanda tu miti peke yake. Lakini nikaona kumbe kuna changanya pia music ndani. Alafu kuna hii design yenu mnafanya ya gazeti, mnaunda kalamu. Hiyo ni kitu ambacho sijawahi pia.
After the first school we visited, then I started checking up, and then I knew why it is called Hope for Literacy.
My experience in the Hope for Literacy project was quite exciting, yeah? Having been in the field of telling stories for a while, the big challenge here was you take a story and in less than a few days you're going to be in front of an audience. Of course, we didn't have the laxity of spending 3 weeks writing a new story.
At first, when I heard about the planting of trees in cooperation with Momo Pencils and Zoho, I thought of it as a performance, but surprisingly, it was more of an educating exposure, whereby we come to Machakos and explain to the kids the importance of trees.
Londwa village. Londwa?
Yes.
Londwa?
Yes.
Londwa?
Yes.
Usintose, Londwa, usintose. The indigenous trees that were in your village, a beautiful village, you cut them down to build your beautiful houses. Some use as firewood without replanting. In our village, when you cut down a tree, you plant another one. It is a rule. When you cut down a tree,
You plant another.
It's interesting how Zamaleo connected with Momo and the initiative behind it, yeah. It was so beautiful. Like in 1 hour, you arrive in a school. Kutulia tu hadithi. Tumejifunza kuhusu miti na kila kitu. Unaona? And then you leave the children very happy and very keen on having a good interest in the trees and the pencils and the conservation. Na unaweza ona tu watoto wakiimba, wakichangamka, na unatoka kama umefurahi. I think for me that is one of the most memorable things. When I was 9 years, class 3, I remember I participated in a verse speaking. I am a pencil. I was once a big tree. I was chopped down. I was taken to the factory. I had the chance of going to the Momo factory, and now I know how I became a pencil. how am I going to make an impact? Now, for the 10 performances that I've been able to experience, to be part of it, it has been exciting in that small little things like how do you use song, chants, and words to pass a message. And the last creation was TB and L, tree, branch, and leaves.
Branch, branch, and leaves. Yes, now you're going to make a what? What is trunk, branch, and leaves? Tree. Let's clap for teacher. Atuwaimbiwa akienda kuleta wengine.
Hiyo imekuwa kitu kizuri katika hii project na imekuwa ya kufana sana kwa maana kuna vitu ambavyo we just take for granted, yeah. The last time I was in a tree planting project was when I was in primary and it's my sisters who planted it. I asked myself, wewe umepanda miti ngapi na hii miaka yako yote? I am living here going to plant more trees.
Planting seeds of knowledge in the minds of the young, gifting them the power, their voices to be sung. Children standing tall, like trees reaching the sky. United we shall stand, as the days go passing by.
So basically when we read the book, yeah, and we discovered, like I remember the story, the competition, they're naming. What song, what chant can we use to play around that is so simple to name the different types of trees and everything?
Guava tree, mango tree, mchungwa, guava tree, mmembe, I want to dance with them and then
Cypress tree,
Jacaranda tree, pine tree.
And one thing that I like about the book, si kutupande mti tu, there's also an advocacy about it. Kama haipandwi, tunafanya nini? So I think we are moving in the right direction.
One thing that I'll take as a takeaway: Hope and Literacy identified a problem and they came with a solution, a better solution, whereby we'll stop cutting down of trees, we'll plant trees. But on the other hand, how are the students going to use their pencils? How are the pencils going to be made? They came up with a way of creating the pencils using recycling newspapers.
Chenye nitataka kufurahia baadaye ni matunda yale tumepanda hapa. Hizo miaka itaenda, najua tukirudi hapa tena tutakuja nitunde matunda na nifurahie chenye nilifanya hapo nyumbani.
It has been amazing. One of my best experience was when we went to the factory. I learned a lot. I saw how the pencils were made. And also planting trees. I mean, I've seen trees being planted, but I've never actually participated. But with this chance, I got a chance to participate.
The trees that Momo provided or sponsored, basically fruit trees, also have their stories that I also learned.
Zile shule ambayo tumeingia, nimeona bado walikuwa hawajui kitu kama hicho. Hivyo sasa hivyo tunaendelea, ningependa iendelee pia kwa kaunti zingine na zingine. Nawapongeza Zoho na Mombo pia. Nawashukuru pia, tunataka hiyo kazi iendelee Kenya mzima.
I also learned that you can conserve the environment using very many different ways. The literacy part of it, Momo did the best. And the impact is felt, I am sure of it.